Alright, what is going on, everybody? Latitude 22. Guys, you already know. I don't need to tell you. We're here today. We got another video. This is a pretty DC heavy video because we got the kill. Guys, it's already I can't talk. I already am failing at the English language, and this video's been only going on for 5 seconds. So hopefully that doesn't set the tone. Hopefully my brain will kick in. We got the Killer Croc collect and connect figure wave. There we go, guys. Wow. Pretty fun wave. We got some stinky figures here too. Some not so fun figures. Well, not bad figures, but just, you know what, guys? I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna show you the goods, guys. Let's start it off with let's do the Luis and Ghost 2-pack because I already have the accessories for them handy. And guys, if you want to check out the packaging for these, make sure you stick around to the end of the video for that. It will be there at the end for those of you who are into that. Alright, yeah, guys, so let's just do it. Alright. Luis, it's a pretty fun figure. I don't love it. I mean, the face sculpt is pretty spot on, but he looks real creepy, man. I don't know why. Like, he looks like he's just giving me like the crazy eyes. Like he looks like I just took the last lobster tail at the all-you-can-eat buffet, and he's thinking about how he's gonna like fight me. Yeah. And then he's got the shirt. He's got the ex-con. You know what I'm almost thinking of doing? I'm not going to tell you guys. I kind of want to just paint this figure suit white. And he can be like the guy from Fantasy Island. I'm thinking about doing that. I'm not sure. Let me know if y'all want to see that. But I might do that. And you can see the ex-con badge. He's got the tan khakis. That's what they look like to me. Khakis. Yes, I'm that old. And he's got the black shoes. He's got the blazer with the blue tie, light blue tie, blue on blue. I don't know, not a great look, but I mean, it works for Luis. Sculpt on the hair is pretty average. Another critique. I don't think he's thick enough. I think Luis is a bit of a thick boy, and I think he should be a little bit thicker. I feel like they puffed out his shirt a little bit, but I think he should be a little bit thicker, man. I don't know, that's just me. Y'all let me know if you think Luis is fit. I think he's a thick boy. And then we have Ghost, the winner of the 2-pack. Even without Luis, it would have been all about this figure. Really nice sculpted detail, really nice texturing, some pretty good paint apps. So like you can see there is some gray shading like right on the back of the hood. And there is some nice texturing going on and just all around the suit. It's got some little gray accents, the little light blue dots right there. Very cool. Just you can see on the leg and on the arm. You know, just to make the figure stand out so it's not just a plain average white figure. I like it, man. I can dig it. And it's got the red for the face. Alright, let's look at the articulation. Yeah, let's just do that. Head moves side to side. Arm moves up to here. Moves in that far. Moves out this far. She's got a swivel in the elbow. Guys, you already know she just got that damn single jointed elbow. In case y'all didn't know, women can't bend their elbows at 180 degree axis, so she just got that damn single jointed elbow that Hasbro be giving us time and time again. Got that wrist rotation, no wrist hinge, diaphragm joint, hips move up this far, kicks this far forward, kicks that far back. Double jointed knee, which is actually nice. Guys, my stupid cat is meowing right now. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but if you can, that's what's going on. And she's got the bicep swivel. And she's got the ankle pivot and ankle rocker. There you go. There you go. Luis's articulation is basically the same. He's just got the actual double jointed elbow like a human being should. And he got that ab crunch. Ah, and there we go. It's already falling apart right before our eyes. Accessories. We got this stupid building that they shrink into a collapsible briefcase. Pretty weak. And then we got the unmasked head, which is fine. She kind of looks like Elizabeth Olsen. I don't know. That's just me. And you got the hood that you could put behind if you give her the unmasked head. And then we got this little ant. I think we got something similar to this in the Ant-Man wave. I don't know. I don't care. Who cares? Not me, that's for sure. Alright. My bin is overflowing quickly. Alright, next we got a trio of Jack's loose wrestling figures here. I want to say these are pretty worn out. I bought them at a wrestling show. Yeah, they're pretty beaten up, but hey man, I think they were like $2 each. So there you go. Alright, first we have Matt Stryker. You can see the face sculpt right there. Now he looks like I got the lobster tail and Luis was staring me down and he was just mad that we was blocking the macaroni and cheese. You know what I'm saying, y'all? You can see Stryker on the back, and yeah, you can see some nicks and some craziness going on, especially on the front of the legs. Probably gonna try to clean these guys up. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if I really care that much, to be honest, because they're just gonna go. They're probably either gonna go in a tote or they'll just go in the back of my display. And then we got Joey Mercury. Yeah, man, that's that Jack's face sculpt. Pretty unimpressive. Got the long hair and he's got the gear. He's got the gear. He's got the Eminem style pants. There was a Johnny Nitro to go along with this, but wasn't feeling a Nitro, man. I wanted a Joey Mercury. I had the J&J 2-pack, but I wanted an actual in-ring Joey Mercury. So that was this. I don't know if FTC makes a Joey Mercury, I would probably sell this and rock with that one. But for now, yeah, this is gonna kind of replace my J&J Joey Mercury and have like a nice in-ring Joey Mercury. And then we got the Pirate, Mr. Paul Burchill, fun figure. I know Mattel is limited to who they can make, but I would really love to see an elite Paul Burchill. Like, they could give him some accessories. I think that would be really fun. But until then, this is what we got. He's just got the gray poofy pants. You can see the face sculpt slightly better, but still not great. And some paint chipping on the headband. Hair sculpt is nice. And then he's just got the black glove, which also has some chipping. Not sure which series of elites of Jack's these are from, but yeah, in traditional Jack's fashion, they're all the same height. Yeah, that's Jack's, man. I'm just gonna kind of move on. This is almost like a bonus part, I guess. Alright, man, so let's just get right into our Killer Croc wave, because that's the main event, right? That's what we're here for. Alright, so moving on, we got our accessories here. I'm looking for one specifically because there's one figure that I don't even want to justify by talking about it. Yeah, y'all know which one it is. I'm gonna tell you, this is absolutely the worst piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. Oh, I'm not supposed to swear. My bad, y'all. It's actually the worst piece of crap I've ever seen in my life. This pathetic excuse for a cape. I don't even know why they bothered. Like, is this a joke? Is this a joke, Mattel? Obviously, this is a Dick Grayson Batman. I don't even want to talk about this figure, to be honest, so I'm going to move right along. I'm going to pretend like that figure doesn't exist. There's an alternate head and the cowl down if you want, but I don't even know why you would want this figure in the first place. Because it sucks, guys. It sucks is what I'm trying to say. I understand just being a bad figure, but it's not even a bad figure. It's just ugly. Why is he so skinny? Look how lanky he is. He looks just like a tall, lanky doofus. Like, why is his abdomen so small? Like, I know it's not supposed to be... Okay, I know he's not supposed to be KG Beast. Like, somewhere in between. But, like, I don't know. Look how good Red Hood looks. And look how crappy this looks. And maybe it's not the figure's body. Maybe it's just this embarrassment of a cape. This is a joke. Why is this cape so thin? Why is it so narrow? Bro, it doesn't even look like a cape. It doesn't even cover his shoulders. Like, what is the excuse for this? Like, either Mattel knew the line. No, Mattel didn't know the line was ending because they they made this figure a while ago. Somebody looked at this and said, this is a good figure. And you know what, Mattel? That's your problem. That's why you don't have the DC license anymore, Mattel. Because somebody looked at this and someone was like, this is a good figure. And again, maybe it's not the figure that's bad. Maybe it's just the cape. But the combination of the cape, I don't think the figure looks very nice. Awful. Just awful, guys. I mean, yeah, just not a good figure. It's not a bad figure because of anything it does. It's just the way it looks. And I don't know, man. Maybe I'm being too critical. Y'all are gonna tell me if I'm being too harsh, but just not hitting the mark one tiny bit. Doesn't even look like they tried. All right, let's talk about a better figure. Let's talk about Katana, because whoo daddy, what a nice figure we got here. Face sculpt is... Can you focus, camera? Can you focus? Thanks. Face sculpt, excellent. Love the red eyes. Love the sculpt on the mask. Little bit of chipping at the top. Nothing too bad. Manageable. And I like that they painted the lips. You know, they don't always do that, but it's nice when they do. Sculpt on the hair is pretty good. As far as sculpting, the figure is mostly just kind of a female body, minus the little gem or whatever stone she's got right there. And then the shoulder pad and the gauntlet on the arm. The figure is pretty much just molded black. No really paint or anything to speak of getting into the legs. But you know what? Despite how simple and how basic this figure is, it's still better than that Batman. Sword is nice too. Handle, I feel like, is a little bit long, and I understand that in like a katana, the handle is supposed to be quite long because it's supposed to be used for two hands. Well, let me tell you all something. She can't use it with two hands because she's got one sculpted fist. And maybe she came with alternate hands, but I doubt it. And if she did, I don't really remember. So, sword is painted nicely. You can see some red and silver right there. Can you focus? Can you focus? Thank you. So handle's painted nicely. Sculpting on the sword is good. Looks nice. Maybe wish the blade would have been a little bit longer, but you know what? You know what, guys? I'm okay with it. Because finally we live in a world where we have a 6-inch katana. I don't think DC Direct ever made a katana. If they did, then I don't know about it. And you can let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But I think this is a nice figure. Like I said, it's simple, but it shows you that sometimes simple's good. Sometimes you don't have to overcomplicate things. And that this is a perfect example of it. Articulation, I'll do Katana. I'm not going to do it for all of the Well, Robin, Red Hood, and Alfred, pretty much the same articulation. I might go over it for KG Beast because he's a thick boy. He's a little bit different. But for Katana, she's got the head rotation, moves forward and back. Almost the same as Ghost. Arm moves up to there. It moves in this far, out that far. She's got a rotation in the elbow, rotation in the hand and wrist pivot. Got diaphragm joint. Hips move out this far, kicks this far forward. Double jointed knee, not as good a range of motion as Ghost, I gotta say. And she has ankle pivot and ankle rockers. Are you there, ankle rockers? Well, she's got ankle rotation. So, not quite rockers, but there you go. Almost. Alright, let's do Robin next. Now, are these Robin's hands? I don't know. No, they are not. Alright, so this is technically our Red Robin from the... I don't think it was Batman Incorporated. It was Detective Comics. You had like Red Robin, you had Spoiler, Clayface was on there, Batwoman was on there. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Azrael was eventually on there. Batwing was eventually on there. I'm pretty sure it was Detective Comics, but they were like a team. So that is this Red Robin, your rebirth Red Robin. Nice looking figure, man. Cape, nice hard plastic, but it's still soft. It's still got some give. See, like, this is a cape. Do you see what I'm talking about? This is a cape. This is not a cape. I don't know what this is. And I'm a big proponent for fabric capes. I like the fabric capes. But when you execute it correctly there, it was not executed correctly. So you can see he's got some gauntlets over the forearms. He's got his utility belt. No real paint on it to any degree. But there's some sculpting. You can see the little sculpted pockets. And he's got his more styled boots. No paint on the boots. Red Robin logo looks good. Face sculpt looks good. Comes with his staff, which he does have two open hands, so he can hold the staff with both hands or one hand. I think he looks cool holding it with one hand, just kind of like that. But that's just me. Not a tremendous amount of sculpting. There is a little bit of sculpted detail on the side of the ribs. And some paint on the arms where the dark green is. And then he's just kind of rocking the black pants. But all in all, nice figure. If you don't have a Robin, I mean, technically this is not Robin, or if you don't have, it's Red Robin, or if you don't have a Tim Drake, then this is definitely, it's definitely a nice Tim Drake, man, and he stands pretty good. So there you go. Wow, guys, we are moving on here in record time. This might be my shortest video in a long time. All right, next, let's get into Red Hood. A long-awaited character. We've been waiting a long time for a 6-inch Red Hood. Don't know if DC Direct ever made one. I'm pretty sure they didn't, but if they did, I don't know about it. I should clearly do more research on my downtime. But anyway, guys, moving on. Big misstep here. Big misstep from Mattel. Sculpted guns. What is the deal with the sculpted guns? He didn't come with these guns, guys. I had to rob one of my figures to get these guns because they gave him sculpted guns. They look nice. They're painted nicely, but they're just stuck in there. I don't know why you would do that. Especially when you gave him trigger figures. Why would you give him trigger figures? Okay. I'm gonna calm down. I'm getting worked up. Why would you give him trigger fingers just to turn around and give him sculpted guns? Doesn't make sense. And you can give him guns. You could do that. I did that. I gave him some other guns. But the only problem, now he has guns in there and guns in his hand. So, Mattel, I know you were better than this. Rookie mistake. But moving on, the rest of the figure is really nice. I like the jacket. The jacket is a separate piece, but obviously the arms are just a jacket, so you can't really take it off, or you would just have this kind of dark blue, this navy blue armor, and then just a black jacket. So you gotta keep the jacket on. Boots, very similar to Red Robin's. It's just kind of some silver. He's got some silver like shin pads and some silver shoes. Not a utility belt, but a functional belt, regular belt. You can see the buckles painted silver. Bat logo is painted nicely, minus in the center. It's just got a big stripe going down in the center. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. If it's supposed to be like that, then I don't have an issue. If it's not supposed to be like that, then it's kind of whack. And then the gloves are just standard black gloves. You can see they sculpted the sleeves to be rolled up. And he's got a little bit of a forearm exposed there. The face sculpt is good. The hood face sculpt is really nice. Nice and shiny, nice and glossy. I mean, I know DC Essentials put out a red hood. I didn't pick it up. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll sell this one and get that Essentials red hood. As I knock my camera all over the place. I'm not sure yet, because actually I quite like this figure. And he does come with some alternate accessories. So you can see he's got some other hands. He's got kind of more open hands. He's got two open hands and 2 fists. So I know, and he's got the unmasked head, which looks nice. Very nice. And yes, I do understand that I don't have to give him the trigger fingers. I could make the choice to not give him the trigger fingers. But why would you give him trigger fingers in the first place if you're not going to give him guns that he can hold and that he can display with and that he can use? Why even give him the trigger fingers? Because it's almost like an illusion. But anyway, red hood, very nice. I like this figure a lot. Alright, and I knocked my camera again. Excuse me, guys. Oh. Alright, I thought I was going to have a sneeze there, but I didn't. Crisis averted. Next, we're going to look at Alfred. Alfred, Batman's loyal servant and father figure. And I'll tell you, right off the bat, I can't get Alfred to stand correctly. Unless he opens his legs in a very specific position. I cannot get Alfred to stand. But come on, Alfred, stop messing around, man. Alright, anyway. Getting right into it. I'm super excited to have an Alfred. Really would have loved if Mattel would have given us a Lois Lane before they shut down. Well, they didn't shut down, but they lost a DC license. I would have loved a Lois Lane, but we got Alfred, so I'm happy with that. Nice suit. You see it's got some nice wrinkles in there. It's got the long cape. Again, similar to Red Hood. The jacket is a separate piece, but if you take the jacket off, he's just going to have black arms and a gray shirt. It's not going to look right. Pants, some nice texturing going on. Got the nice striped pants. I feel like you can see the material, and every child got this at one point in their life for Christmas. These weird pants with these stripes. Not even stripes, just indents. Like indents, they're like stripes. Like corduroy pants. Yeah. Every child got those for Christmas at least once in their lifetime. Not fun. That's what these kind of remind me of. Yeah, corduroy pants. And then he's got his white gloves for butlering. And his nice black shoes. It was the black shoes with the white on them. Not really any sculpting on them, but they look good. Face sculpt. I love the face sculpt. Sculpt on the hair is good too. You can see his bald spot. The only thing is they painted over the hair a little bit where his bald spot is. So kind of not ideal, but you know what? It's still okay nonetheless. Alright, so getting into Alfred's articulation. The head moves side to side. We get a good forward and back, man. Wow, that neck, the neck joint really moves. I forgot to talk about he's got his little mustache. That's how you know it's Alfred, man, the little mustache. Arm moves out that far, moves up that far. It doesn't quite, you can move it all the way around. It doesn't quite move up all the way just because the sculpting of the jacket. He also has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, which you can see pretty good range of motion on that. Pretty impressive. He's got a wrist rotation and wrist hinge. Waist twist. Ab crunch, not an effective one, but he does have it. It is there. Hips move out this far. Kicks this far forward. Kicks that far back. Got a double jointed knee. Bicep swivel. And ankle pivot and ankle rockers. You can kind of see them. So there you go. Get him to stand. Trying to get him to stand. Alright. Alfred by far comes with the most accessories. So he comes with 3 alternate heads. So you get the head from, I guess, Batman Forever or Batman and Robin. You get the outsider head, which is like an evil Alfred in the comics. And then, oh no, sorry. I think this is the Alfred from the... I think this is the Alfred from the 66 Batman. I could be wrong about that. And this is the Alfred from Batman Forever. And Batman and Robin. Comes with a glass. He comes with a serving platter. And I'm just now kind of realizing, guys, there was... So Robin did come with some alternate hands. For some reason, they were all in here. So there are some alternate fists for Robin. And there is an alternate fist for Katana. I guess I just must have placed them all in there by mistake. My bad. And you get the back cowl. You get the nice kind of back cowl. So you could place it on the tray. And... see if I can do this. And the cowl's gone, guys. And there you go. So you can get Alfred like that, handing Bruce Wayne the cowl on the platter. Don't think I'm gonna display him with that because I feel like my Alfred likes to fall, and it's just not something I want to lose. But nice figure, nice accessories. And there you go. You got accessories for some other figures in the wave, which I guess I mistakenly put in here. It's a win-win, guys. It's a win-win. Alright, let's look at our last figure in the wave before we get into the Build-A-Figure. I forgot to put the glass away. Give me 1 second. And the glass is gone. It's okay, we'll get that after. No, we'll get it now. Alright, guys, so before we get to Killer Croc, let's take a look at KG Beast. This is a really excellent figure. I would not have expected us to get a KG Beast, but really excited. This is from the All-Star Batman run by Scott Snyder, and I forget who drew it. I don't think it was Capullo. Maybe it was Capullo. No, I don't think it was. I don't remember. KG Beast looks really cool. Some texturing on the back, and you can see some red paint on the arms. Obviously, his gun, it's just kind of the main centerpiece. You get the knife, which you can just pop in the bottom, or you can use it like a handheld. I think you could technically put the smaller knives in there too, but it's supposed to be the bigger one. And then it's got the gun. Not a lot of paint on it, minus a little bit of silver here and there. And then he's got the silver spikes on top of the shoulders, the belt with what looks to be ninja stars. And here, there's a pouch, but they actually painted the little button on it. And on this side too. And the ninja stars go all the way around. He comes with an additional knife, which he can hold. I think it looks cool when he's holding it upside down, like he's about to stab somebody. You can see some nice silver paint on the gloves. And if you don't want to display him holding the knife, you got two knife holsters. You got two knife holsters right on the bottom. So you can see he comes with an additional knife that I just popped in there. Very cool. And like I said, he's got one that you can place in there. Boots look nice. And the face sculpt is excellent. Really good job. Again, this is one of those cases where I'm kind of 50-50 with Mezco. I don't buy everything. This is one where I might not go for the Mezco KG Beast, because this boy is really, really nice, but I'm not sure yet. I really like this figure for now, and I think this is the best in terms of being an action figure. I think this is the best one in the wave. I would say like Alfred, Katana, and Red Hood were really good because they were characters that we've wanted for a long time. Thank you.
It's still kind of rough, but I mean, it's better. A little bit better than what it was, I guess. No, I could try to fix it up again with smaller scissors, but
no, it looks good. But yeah, KG Beast.
This guy needs to be painted.
All right, guys, really quick. Yeah, so a little bit of talking going on in the background. I actually picked up this little Mr. Game & Watch kind of car decal on eBay, and he came in a big square, and yeah, like my wife kind of traced him and cut him out for me. Really good job, really cool. Not really. I'm not really much to review. It's just but yeah, I just wanted to kind of show this figure off anyway. And say very cool. Thank you to her.
An amazing wife.
Mr. Game & Watch is kind of a two-dimensional character anyway. That's why I kind of picked this up. Maybe we'll... Oh, and there goes KG Beast. Maybe we'll get a Mr. Game & Watch figure one day. Maybe we won't, but that'll look nice on the shelf for now.
Yeah, it's just like your flat now.
Yeah. KGB is very good. Let's do it. Let's get to the end. Let's get to the thick boy, Killer Croc. This figure is money, fire, whatever verb you want to use to describe it. Unbelievable. The size, way huger than I could have expected. Could not have expected Killer Croc to actually be this big, but I like it because Killer Croc should be big and scary. All the texturing, all the sculpting for the scales and the little points, the little bumps just look really good. I mean, he's got his arms are long. You can see the scales, and there's some shading. There's a little bit of shading going on. I mean, the hands. I don't even want to talk about this figure. I kind of just want to drool over it. I mean, they painted the fingernails. They painted the belt buckle. The feet are just massive. This is just really an unbelievable figure. And the face sculpt, spot on. I love the face sculpt. I love how creepy it looks. I love the eyes. He's got the hinged jaw. Head moves. Arm rotates all the way around. So he's, even despite having such a large figure, see, he's still got the bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, wrist rotation, and wrist hinge. He's got a really effective ab crunch and waist twist. Let's move out this far, exposing the DCUC gaping crotch pit. Kicks this far forward, kicks that far back. He's got a bend in the knee and ankle pivot, and no ankle rockers, but it's to be expected. Like I said, there's not much more I could say about this figure without just kind of drooling over it. If you don't like multiverse figures, if you don't care about multiverse figures, but if you collect DC figures to any degree, you need this Killer Croc. I promise you, no other Killer Croc will suffice. This is the definitive Killer Croc, and I'll go on record as saying it always will be. I can't see anyone beating it. I just think this figure is a 10 out of 10. Just a masterpiece. Like the sculpting and the texturing alone, the way the scales look, just excellent. And the fact that he's as posable as he is, it's just bar none. Really make this figure stand out. Like I said, this is just a perfect 10 out of 10. But guys, that is it for this portion of the video. Thank you for watching. If you're not going to stick around for the packaging, then make sure you drop a like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tap the notification bell. All that good stuff, guys. And then that is going to be it. And if you are going to stick around for the packaging, which I suspect most of you will, I will see you over there. Alright, what is going on, you guys? If you stuck around this far, it's because you want to see the packaging. So here we go. Here we have the box, the package for Katana. There's the bio. There's the other side. We have KG Beast. Yeah, like I said, this is pretty much all the same wave. It's all the same wave for the most part, so not too much difference in the packaging. Of course, if you want to read the bios, make sure you pause the video. Alfred. Pretty sad, guys. We're kind of winding down to the end of the multiverse figures. Just one more wave to go, and that's it. And here's our Ant-Man and the Wasp 2-pack. Poster right there. Of course, if you want to read the bios, make sure you do pause the video. And there you go, my friends. That is it. So thank you very much. Have a great day. And